We're live. Welcome, 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 everybody. I've got me, and over this way over here is Lisa Mingus. We're going to do what is called, I'm going to pull a couple pulls because I've got some new stencils. Then we're going to call it, you want to call it as a low grade multi challenge, a little haul. That's where you make a lot of paper prints, and it's just, it depends on how you do it. I learned from Eddie, who makes Eddie makes art. This is
Yes, Eddie
he
makes
does
art.
art.
He sure does.
Eddie makes art, and so I learned as far as how to work on the long and short hauls. So we're gonna try it today. I've got this on the plate, brand new stencil, and it picked up paper, so I've got it soaking over here, which I will throw the rest of them in there as I go. I used I forgot what I used, but I'm going to use desert turquoise to pick this up with. And here's a Deco Arts also. Come on. Hmm, maybe empty. Well, let's thinking about it. You just come on, we're going to use every drop of you, so just spit her on out. Alright, that's enough of you. Let me get this over here before I paint it. Oh, Miss Teresa, welcome, welcome. We're working kind of fast today. Our paints are drying. Drying quick. So, we're not dilly-dallying.
Or lollygagging.
Or lollygagging, dilly-dallying, lollygagging, whatever. We pulling some prints. We ain't waiting too long. Let me go ahead and get rid of that one. Get my new one out. Okay, just put pep on it. And here's the second pull. Come out pretty good, I think. I've got one more of the new ones I want to try, so I'm going to see if I can use it. I'm going to actually do this differently. The last time I put the stencil on the plate first, then I put the paint. I'm going to put the paint on the plate first and just do it a little opposite to see. Let me try this bluegrass green. Again, Deco Arts.
I thought this looked like daffodils, this bright yellow.
Yeah, I had a hard time picking my colors for this because I didn't want the whole box of while keeping my paints in. I didn't want to put the whole container up here again like I usually do. I just wanted, because doing the long or short the hauls, you don't want much paint. You just want it like this. Here. Cover it here and get these little bubbled areas down. Let me get some. What did I do with my wax paper?
That's what I'm picking up with. I'm using the deli paper.
Yeah, I don't have. Wax paper is just as good as far as I'm concerned. Let me get this excess paint off this. Then I'm going to go ahead and get this on this deli paper. It's all going to go to the same place anyway. I may be doing this backwards, but it'll be what it is.
You live and you learn, right?
Well, you haven't done something in a while. As far as I probably paint on my jelly plate once a week, and that's when we're here. And that's it. I don't have it out. I'm doing other things, other kinds of artwork and stuff, and that's a real problem when you've got about 5 or 10 other things that you do. It really can.
That's pretty. It picked up the green off the stencil and the pink off the plate.
Yep, all green. Yep, sure did. There's the first pull.
I did want to do. I wanted spring colors. That was one of the things I was
Yeah,
going for, is getting some spring colors in my stash.
spring colors. I just
Yeah.
really, like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to work with, and I've gotten some new colors. I just need to get more springy colors than what I have. I have more darker.
Well, I had ordered paint not too long ago because I was getting low, and it was funny
Yeah,
because most of the ones I picked up today were brand new. I had never opened them.
yeah. Put that
I need to go
there.
through and clean my storage box out because I'm sure there's some that could be combined and
Worked
or
with.
mixed together to make it a little bit
I don't know
better.
how that's going to turn out. Let me flip this off here. Give it a good rub down. If I don't have a bunch of bubbles in my plate, I don't know what all this mess is. But I have a bunch. I mean, a bunch of bubbles in this here plate. Sit here and let this dry a little bit. Can I actually use some
Some of my
gold on this?
recycled papers here.
There you go. Recycle that paper. Whatever works.
I think I'm putting too much. I'm definitely putting too much paint if I'm having to pull two
Yeah,
or
you
three
think?
times.
Well, I know I did on this. It's everywhere, but where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just all over
Just
the place.
just call me messy.
Girl, just think of it as fodder, girl. Collage paper.
That's right.
It's just for collage. Just go on and
I'm
make some
doing the
other
100-day
stuff out.
challenge, so
Are
I still
you?
have some. I've made my signatures for it. They're in 10, 10 pages to a signature, and so there's 10 of them.
Yeah. Now is that
And
something you're doing, or is that for another group?
there's a group that's doing it, and I had taken a class from one of the people that's involved in it,
Yeah.
so I'm participating.
So you're participating in it.
Yeah, not in an official capacity, but I thought, well, if I'm gonna be going up and working every day, doing something every day, then I should, of course, at least do it to where I can put it up on my page.
Yeah, this is true.
And
No.
my favorite, my favorite page so far has not come out. So,
Yeah.
but when it does, you'll see it. It turned out really really super nice.
Well, this one turned kind of funky, kind of smeary looking. I didn't get enough of the paint on the paper. I didn't pull enough of it in between the slots for it to really show up. Good.
Yeah, I'm finding that I'm really having to press down in this to get
Yeah.
the
And when
results
it's
that I would
drying quick,
like.
you really don't have time to play. Let me put it this way: you don't have time to play. This stuff is getting going this afternoon. All right. Alrighty, I'm ready to get going on this. I am going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to measure this and see where it goes perfectly. kind of sort of perfect. A little off the edge, but not bad. I'm going to wipe this off, this paint off. Put this over here. You can just sit there and be. You know what? I'm just going to get the paint on here for this kind of haul we're doing here, whatever it ends up being. It may look funky, but that's okay. Give me a paper towel. Okay. Make sure it's right down good. See, at least these new, very thin, if you wipe them down, they'll stick to the mat, to the gel prep plate, which is good. I'm noticing that happens pretty good if you rub on it a little bit, give it a little love on it. Okay, jump there. I am going to start with, again, this desert turquoise or true blue, ocean blue.
I didn't grab any purple or lavender. I should grab some lavender.
Well, I've got this desert turquoise or ocean blue, and I don't know which one to start with.
I like ocean blue. I think it's
I
really
do
pretty.
too. I like all blues. I think ocean blue is going to be a little darker in this green, so I'm going to start with it. Just kind of put some globs of this in different places. I may have too much paint on here. I don't know. Either I end up with too little or too much paint. I don't know which way it's going this time. I said I usually end up with too much or too little paint.
Yeah, well, I find myself in the same boat.
It's like, can't I just get...
With some paints, you just have to be more delicate with them, and others, you just have to sop it up.
Yeah. All right, guys, y'all.
And this is wanting to just stay in these little holes.
I need to get me a Baron badly.
I know the ones that Anthony makes are beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous? I need to get my fingers a little more. Yeah. Oh, you rotten little thing. All right. These suckers are prone to dig paper.
All right, that picked up most of it.
This is eating paper. Well, here's first pull. is this for? Let me see if I can pick the paper off this and go on. Oh no, I shouldn't use a brand new stencil doing this kind of stuff. And
It may
actually,
be it may
because,
be more difficult.
well, it's just eating, it's just taking the paper with it. I mean, it's got a layer of paper on it. So I'm just going to pull this off this plate and get me another stencil, one of my older stencils, and go with that.
You just tell that new one today's not its day. It can
Today
come
is not
back
the
for
day for
another
him to
play
be
date.
acting up. And I'm dumping them in water to clean them, but I'm wondering if I really shouldn't. I'm wondering if I should let them be. Get some.
You clean them before you use them.
No,
Oh,
probably
okay.
should have. Probably should have.
Oh no, no, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. I don't think it would make a difference. They're
Okay.
always gonna have that little bit of difference in them
Yeah, this is true.
with their first use. You have to break them in.
Yeah. And see, I thought I could just sit down and use this and do this short haul and all that. Fooling me. It's okay though. That is just okay. I'm gonna use some gold to pick this up with. Back it, back it, back. There we go. There's the pull off of that. Ah, let me see if I can't get me an older stencil here. Make my life a little easier. At least try. To put my plate over here for a little bit so I can dig through my stencils. My broken in stencils is what I'm looking for. One that'll work with this is also, this will work. Use this one. If it's already got paint on it, that means it's been used.
That's right. Mine were covered in paint before I even started.
Well, mine are covered. I mean, they're me. Lisa, you've gotten me to where I'm not as bad about cleaning my plates and cleaning stuff.
Well, I don't think it benefits you to be just I don't
Cleaning with
I
them.
guess just so uptight about them because they're not. It's not like they're that fragile or you can't fix it later.
Yeah,
Of course, it does mean that. I guess it does mean that you procrastinate, but
yeah,
that's not a deal killer for me.
yeah.
As long as things happen the way they need to, I don't worry about that part of it so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing some cutting. Well, we appreciate you letting us entertain you for a little bit.
This is true.
That's not
Take
a
a
bad
break
thing.
and let me put this down here.
That's pretty thick on there.
Let's see what this does. Yeah, that's not bad though, Lisa.
Well, it's
It's
going to
not.
be interesting.
Yeah.
And I've got to decide what I want to pull it up with. I'm almost leaning towards doing something.
Totally different. I'm going to use this on this.
In a way, I want to do a metallic, but
Yeah.
then I'm sitting here thinking, okay, it's got a lot of black on it already.
Yeah.
Maybe even a bright orange would be cool.
That could be cool. I'm with you, girl. That bright orange could just make it pop.
Or green, a lime green. That's
Yeah.
it, a lime green.
I'm green. Yeah.
You see this, folks? This is what happens when you paint. You play and you paint.
I got a little bit on me today. Not
It's
much
something
yet.
about getting paint on in my hands. It's just like getting out and working in the garden, playing in
Yeah.
the dirt. It just
Yep.
makes me happy.
Yep. See how this
I,
bowl
I,
goes.
I think some of my most productive work ends up with dirty hands, whether it be in the kitchen, out in the yard, in the dirt,
Yeah.
or in the craft room. I'm gonna get messy one way or another.
Here we go. That's a good pull. Here we go. That works. That works nicely. That over there. I'm going to go ahead and pull another color
Thank
on
you,
there.
Teresa. I think I'm
I
gonna
tweak.
use this Art Deco Americana celery shoot. It's a nice kind of
Ooh.
limey green.
Yeah.
It is gonna have to dry some, so I'm gonna have to do something while I wait.
I'm going to use this Christmas green. There we go.
Starting to dry. It's still got just a little bit of shine to it. Getting some fun papers.
Yep. I bet you are.
A whole mess of them.
Yeah.
I wonder if I dab that just a little bit and get it dry just a little bit quicker.
Go back with this. Let's pull some more wax paper out. Pick up. Come on. I picked it up the shiny side. Crap. No wonder. Oops. Sorry.
Hey, Julie Parker, how are you today?
Hi, Miss Julie. I asked you if you wanted to come and join us. You want to come and play?
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun if she's up to it. I know it's quite early in the morning.
She might be just having that first cup of tea or coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I cherish that first cup of coffee.
Mm.
Not time yet. Trying to rush it.
Didn't quite get it on. What a good picture though. So far. I'm not going to this.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Julie. I'm sorry your back is hurting.
Oh,
Are you icing it or putting heat on it? What works better for you?
and this is dry. Okay. Joanne.
All right, this is not gonna didn't pick it up all of it,
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
it pulled nice. It's a nice pull.
Yeah,
The
I think you
pink
did
that I
real
started
good.
with was too wet. It was some that I had added water to apparently because it blurbed out and
Yeah.
yeah that. But it's
Okay.
an okay print.
Yeah. Going back to the bluegrass green, Americana, Deco Arts.
Now I'm just gonna fiddle with this now. Small roller out. Oh, and it's so squeaky. How pleasant.
Isn't that just oh
I
that's good.
know. I know.
Oh,
I'm a whack-a-mole.
oh goodness.
If I wasn't crazy, I don't know what I'd be.
It's kind of like ain't that
Truthfully.
special?
Thought I had.
If I
Yeah,
can
this is what I
squeeze
want
some
right here. These
under here.
leaves. They will be really cool on this.
Should really this drop paper doesn't come out good. I don't have it. You have to go to the hairdresser anyway. Mm. A wheat bag heated in hand massage machine painkillers. Well, okay.
Hey, whatever it takes, girl.
I would just say whatever it works. If it works, praise
I
God.
hate taking any kind of pain medication. I'll take Tylenol and not worry about it a whole lot, but if I take anything more than Tylenol, I don't like it. But when
Yeah.
you're in pain, you do what you got to alleviate that pain. But
Mm-hmm.
the gentle exercises and the wheat bags. Here, I use I've got rice bags, not wheat bags. We wouldn't be able to find wheat. Not in our grocery stores. We wouldn't find wheat except for in a bag of flour. So I
Just
think it's
some more of
for you.
this.
It's a little bit different.
It's not.
So it's 2 weeks away before you get to go to the physio appointment. Here we call it physical therapy. They call it PT. Just to point out geographical differences.
Let's see what this is looking like.
We may not live in the same neck of the woods, but we all get along because we all love our art.
This is true. Very true. Let's see. Use that, use that, use that. Let's try some of this green.
That green and that teal mixed together made a very pretty color.
Did it? Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
did. That's gorgeous.
It's like a robin egg blue. That too, Teresa, we won't ever forget that.
Mm-hmm. This here. Mm.
But Julie, I know when I was having lower back problems, I found a lot of YouTube videos that are designed for people with limited mobility and back issues. And some of those yoga videos were really helpful. So if you can't go to the physio for 2 weeks, you might try that because that's not anything that's going to harm you. It's most likely
Yeah.
going to help you. It since I had a cage put in my back, and since I had that done, I very very seldom have problems with it. Um, they told me that eventually they'll have to put something up above it, but so far it has just kind of stayed there and not giving me any more trouble. And I was going in and getting like nerve blocks and all kinds of stuff. They were trying to,
Yeah.
make it feel better, and none of it was working. So I finally just said, you know what? I want this fixed. They sent me to a surgeon, and he said, why have you not had this fixed? I said, because I didn't know I could. I didn't know there was anything that would fix it. Yeah, there are sitter size, which is a sitting exercise. A lot of them are yoga based, but there's also some floor exercises where you lay down on the floor, and it
Alright.
helps you to not hurt your back while you're performing these exercises. You just stretch your muscles, so definitely worthwhile to look into it. Oh, that turned out cute. We can always use leaves. Zoe, Julie, do you have a grab stick for picking things up so you don't have to bend down? They're generally inexpensive. Here, you might pay $5 for one. I'm not sure how that would translate there. Oh, yeah. Getting up off the floor can be difficult when you're having back issues.
Yeah. Let's try a little bit.
I learned to use the roll to your side, and then you have like a chair, and you put your arms crisscross on the chair and push up with your arms so that you don't hurt your spine anymore. And it works well. A nurse taught me that one.
See if I can do this.
This is one of my favorite stencils right here from PM Artists. It's Atomic Asters, I think is the name of it. And I have got my very best print ever came off the stencil.
Well, Eddie was using one. It was called, I don't know if it's something fish.
If
I don't
it
remember
was
what it
fish, it's probably one of Miriam's. Speaking of
No,
Miriam, we need to be in
I
prayer
think it was
for.
from Derek's. Dex RX. This
Oh,
Elon. Elon?
Yolande, Devin
Lon.
RX.
Yes, that was her.
Yeah,
That was it. So I was really I'm gonna pick this.
she's got some really cute hands that are stamps. There's a whole set of them, and they are
Yeah.
adorable. I don't know if you've seen those or not.
No. Even I mean, I know we were talking about earlier that because of everything prices are really hard for me to spend the money I want to. I'm not gonna lie. The money I want to on stamps and stencils. Now I am
Right.
more prone to get a stamp than I am a stencil. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, you've got a very good collection of stamps, and I tell you,
Uh,
I mean, when I got all of mine in the same area,
mhm,
I kind of surprised myself. I didn't know I had as much as I did.
mhm.
You know, when you've got them here and there, and you don't have them all together or cataloged, you don't know what you got.
Uh-uh. I'm gonna pull this
But
up
my
if
neighbor has given me some. I got some from the neighbor's daughters after she passed away. So
yeah,
I got more than I can use, really.
yeah.
I've started sending
I
stuff
think we
out
all
and
do.
trying to share it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a treat. It's a treat for me.
That is pretty.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it. It's pretty.
And see,
That's good.
this works just like tissue paper. You can lay it over and it pretty much disappears. So
Just like
I
tissue
do
paper.
like
Yeah.
that.
That turned out really good. Real good.
Julie, what color should I put on it next? Should I do a pink, a light pink, a dark pink?
I was thinking about doing the gold, but I think I'm gonna do a
I don't
yellow.
know, or orange. Let's say orange.
Yeah, I did too, Julie. I just went on Temu and bought so much stencils, but they're brand new and they're eating paper. When I go to pull off, the paper is just coming off with it. And I'm like, no. Orange then pink. Put this down here.
Orange, then pink. I decided to try like an ombre. Don't know how it's gonna work, but
A lot of paint on
we're
this
fixing to find out.
side. Fixing to find out, huh?
Yes,
I got
ma'am.
more
We're
paint on
going to find
this.
out.
Yeah. Paint is getting so dry so quickly. It's just
So, what are you having for dinner? It's the time of day where I have to start thinking about dinner.
I ain't got a clue. I'll be
Well, that's what I'm having too. I don't have a clue. I said something about eating some leftovers, and my husband's not feeling well. He's got the cold I had last week,
oh
and he
no.
said, and he said, ah. So I'm thinking, do I go down there and make some spaghetti sauce and make him something that he would be happy with, or do I
Yeah.
just make him have to suck it up and go on and eat what I give him?
Oh crud, come on, paint work with me. Last week it was horrible. This paint dried so quick I couldn't even get a good pull. It was all hot messes.
I'm kind of excited about this early spring as far as getting out and doing things, but with it comes the pollen. I put too much orange on it. That didn't do so well. It's not a bad print, but
No,
could be better.
let me see what this is doing.
Well, we haven't had chicken all week, and that's not his favorite. And I thought,
Yeah,
well, since he's not feeling well, I'd like him to have some like comfort food.
yeah,
I gave him soup, homemade soup last night, and
yeah.
he enjoyed that. But I don't know.
Well, there's a bunch of grunge, Lisa.
It is.
It's very grungy.
I like it though.
I know you would. I knew you would like just be having a
I
party
think
on it.
it's cool.
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 Put that there. Let me go with some of this desert turquoise again.
Julie, that's why I'm talking instead of typing. I used to type, but
Think it looks great?
it's not so good anymore.
I can type, but when you're working on stuff, it's just I try to do 4 things at one time anyway, so it doesn't work out more times than not. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna try another one of these
I
stencils.
try I try to tell myself I can multitask, but the
Mm-hmm.
reality is I really can't.
And I was about to ask you how that went. If that went well or not.
And no, no, it don't generally go well.
What's this?
This is an interesting page.
Hmm. Yeah. Now is that metallic you're using, or is that?
No, no, it's probably the light, but no, I don't have any
It
metallics
sure
on my
looks like
desk.
it's metallic. That's what I was thinking about.
I do not have not one metallic on my desk.
Alright. Let's see. Let's put it on this side.
My little clothesline I have over beside me is getting full of all these little jewels.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh goodness. Let's see. What do I want to start with this one? Let's start with some of this blue. There.
Julie, what's your weather like right now? What season are you in Australia? This paper had I had used crayons on it and
Mm-hmm.
and kind of rubbed it with a baby wipe and it gave that little
Yeah.
smudgy look. And so I picked up some of this color, excessive orange color on
Yeah.
that, and that actually looks pretty good. I'll take that one.
Mm.
Hot and humid.
Ugh. Hi Beth, how you doing?
Hi, Beth
Welcome,
Julie.
welcome.
We are playing.
Yes, we are.
Making messes. Making messes. I'll own it.
Uh, thought I had 2 pieces of paper on there. What makes it easier to dig in here and get these lines mushed out here.
About to have to tell my husband to turn the air down up here. Whew.
Is it warmish?
Oh, it's definitely warmish. And I got to go in the attic when I'm done. I got to put my snowmen up. I've got them in their container, and I got to
Yeah.
go in the attic, so it's gonna be hot.
Yes, it
Real
will
hot.
be.
Mhm. Oh, how do you do your marble papers? Was that on your live last night?
Oh, I love marble papers. I love it when she does that.
I'll have to go back and watch it because now that Bill's back home, he worked some, and now he's back home. My nights are taken.
I'm busy.
Yeah, kind of how it rolls.
Don't be pulling paper on me, you
I will,
ugly
Beth.
little
I'll
thing.
go watch it. I'll probably do that with my coffee in the morning because I have never marbled papers before. I remember going to a place called Old Salem where it was, similar to a colonial, place, really, the dating of it. And they would teach you how the bookbinders made
Oh,
the marble paper on the inside of the hard book covers, and I thought that was really cool. They used the oil on top of water and lifted it up. And I thought that was very interesting, but I've never tried in any way.
starting May Smith.
Okay, so you do yours with marbles? Well, if it's goofy or quirky, I'm going to love it. I love those fabrics you sent me in Happy Mail. They were beautiful. And I've already put one piece in one of my journals that I'm working on. Well, that turned out pretty good. Still picking up a little bit of that orange.
Still there.
Now, I like this.
Let me see it. That is cool. Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Oh, no, it's not a lace stencil. It's Atomic Asters from PM Artist. It's an old stencil. I've had it for a long time. It looks like flowers. I do sometimes cut it out and make flowers out of it. Ooh, I like cinnamon in my coffee. Mm-mm-mm. Now you're talking, Julie. Do I pick it up with the parchment or the mocha?
I'm sorry I can't see you come visit with you, Beth. You're on too late for me. My husband is like, excuse me, I need my time. So
Yeah, that's how
here
he is
you.
here. After
Mm-hmm.
dinner, I sit and watch
It's his
YouTube
time.
videos with him, and
Yeah.
that's our night. I mean, and I can't complain about it because most of our adult life or married life,
Yeah.
we worked shift work. I worked first, and he worked second or third.
Yeah.
So I can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
I mean, it just wouldn't be right to do it for me. It's like, no, you can't do that, girl. Oh, it is, Beth. Julie's room is very cute. I'm glad she's got her dedicated room. Yes, always family first. God
Mm-hmm.
and family. Yeah, Julie, I do the junk journaling a whole lot, but
Yeah.
eventually you start needing papers. Karen McCoy sent me a box of papers and scraps and stuff that she didn't think she would use. So, I got some nice pieces out of that and put them together and made some cute pages. Oh, I'm glad I picked it up with the white. That
Oh,
that's
that's
a
cool.
that's a good pickup right there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of good colors. It's funny when you have not gel printed in a while, you sit down and it's almost like the wonder that a child has when they discover like their fingers. You're just sitting there going, "Oh."
Look at that.
I get
Yeah.
I get silly about it sometimes. That's my style, Julie. I like my room up here is very eclectic. It's got like a boho vibe to it, but it all come about by using stuff that people had given me, or it was passed down from a family member, and I love it. I love it. Our bedroom downstairs is just really traditional and very neutral. Um, Not my choice, but it's okay. We all get to choose something sometime.
No, I have not tried baby powder resist yet. Have you, Julie? Lisa?
No, I haven't, but I've watched Darcy do it, and
Yeah.
it turned out well. I've watched my somebody do mica resistance, and there's like I've seen people scrape charcoal under their plate, which is a little bit odd to me. But anything that you put on your
Yes.
plate prior to putting your paint on gets sealed. So
Right.
with the mica, you don't have to worry about it going airborne. You just have to, make sure you're not inhaling it when you're up close to it. But we could do baby powder, and Darcy did baby powder, and I saw her do some with salt.
I've heard of that. I haven't seen it done, but I've heard of it.
And the
Using salt.
salt is like the real granular. It it makes good backgrounds, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Julie? Really nice, clean backgrounds, like the Galaxy. Yeah, I think when she did that, she was working on that Galaxy journal that she sent to Mariah. Okay. Gee, my memory's actually working today.
Yay!
I mean, yeah, isn't that the truth?
Yay! See me, I'd be having a party.
Hey,
Everybody's working. Yay!
some days I I do I say things that don't, I start a word and what I mean to say is not what comes out of my mouth. And we are, our daughter has got to do her last clinical, and 30 days. And she's
Yeah.
supposed to be going down to Florida. Well, they've had some problems with getting it worked out between the school and the hospital that she's going to be working at.
Yeah.
And the person that she's going to be working with is called a preceptor.
Yeah.
And one of those days when I was feeling kind of rough, Bill called the house coming home from an appointment, and he asked me if she had heard anything. And when I when I tried to say preceptor, I said predator, and he laughed so hard he about had to pull his truck over. And I said, "Well, I'm glad you can laugh at me. I wasn't in a laughing mood that day, that's for sure." But I said, "I guess I'll let you have your fun." And clean the powder off after every pull. Don't. Okay. Julie says, I see people doing it and clean the powder off after every pull. Don't do that. You get extra colors and eventually you get multiple color patterns. Okay,
Mm.
that's good to know. Well, I definitely got some can find some powder. I wonder if it has to be baby powder or if Gold Bond would work because I got Gold Bond. Wonder if the plate will care if it's medicated or not. Inquiry minds need to know. If that dries, I can pull it with a dark blue. And it might be beautiful. We're almost at 3 o'clock, so.
Yep. As soon as we hit that, ladies, we're going to be shutting down. Because I don't know about you, but an hour is about what I can
Yeah.
do.
Beth says the Gold Bond will work if you can still stand the smell. I got that, and then I've got some medicated foot powder that was quite expensive and does not
Yeah.
work for foot powder. And it was one of those that you didn't want to wear it and go out because it stunk bad. With talc in it works better. Okay. I don't think they put. I don't think we get talc in powder much anymore. They used to, but I think that they've done away with it. Yeah, I've got cornstarch.
Okay, Julie, I got a question for you. When you do your pulls and the paper's coming off, is the paint too wet and I haven't left it on long enough, or is it too dry and I should have yanked it quicker?
Ooh, it,
Ooh,
it looks like a peacock.
that looks cool. I like
That
that.
that is nice. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I sure can, Julie. I am having problems with my stencils pulling the paper, and so I don't know if I'm keeping the paper on too long or if I'm not keeping it on long enough. I just don't want to keep getting stuff with paper pulled
I
off.
can't stand it when that happens.
It's doing to me a lot today, and I don't know what's going on with it.
And some of those weren't new stencils, were they?
No, this is not a new stencil. This is an old, used, non-clean stencil. But it may be because I've got multi layers on this stencil today, and on my switch to cards.
Oh, that was a good clean pull.
Let's see. That is lovely. Lovely.
Lovely. Well, I have a whole pile of papers, so
I do
we did
too.
really well.
Yeah.
Okay, Beth is saying you should switch to cardstock.
Paper's too thin.
Maybe your
That's
paper
what
is
I was
too
wondering
thin.
about. Okay. Alrighty. I'll do that next time around. Since it seems like my paper is, oh man, it is just pulling up. The stencil's just pulling it up. I think I got too many layers of paint on the stencil because
Yeah,
it
I
is
think mine are
just,
going to a spa day after
yeah, this
this.
is going for a
They're
spa day too.
they're
As if you can't
definitely going to
see that
need it.
white, that's paper. Rotten junk. Rotten stencil. I think it depends on how the type the copy paper is. Yes, I'm using copy. I'm using just your basic copy paper, and that may not be the paper to use when you're doing. You're using a lot of different colors. Let me do one pull on that. Put this. I'm not actually. This is going to the water. In you go. It can just stay in there for a while. I'm gonna pull this up with gold, and then I'm gonna be done. I used a new stencil, did the same thing that one just did, Julie. So I'm thinking of my paper but I've used regular copy paper since I started gel printing. So it just kind of amazes me a little bit. I'm gonna let this dry a little more because it's still looking
They
wet.
may have cheaped us. They may have taken some weight
Out of our paper.
out of
I
our
know.
packages. I
Mm,
I was sitting there yesterday trying to make a ham and cheese sandwich, and the slices. I kept looking at them, and I thought these slices are thinner than they used to be. And I looked
mm,
on the outside of the package, and it still says that it weighs 16 pounds, but I really don't think it was 16 pounds.
yeah.
The next pack I open, I'm going to weigh it before I open it and see if
And
it's
see.
in fact really
Yeah.
16 ounces of cheese. Because it was
Yeah.
thin. I mean, I couldn't even take one slice off and get it off without tearing into
Yeah.
pieces. And that's not normal. So something is different.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna make sure this dries good. Now I'm gonna pull it off with the gold metallic. Maybe
I
no,
think
I won't. I'll pull it off with the yellow instead of the gold metallic. Maybe the metallic won't like it or something. I don't know. Well, ladies,
it has
you want
been
to do a
fun.
picture, Miss Lisa? Lisa?
All right. Until we see you again, be well, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.
It was fun, Michelle.
It
You
was
got
fun, Miss Lisa.
you got
I
some
will
good.
see you again next week, maybe.